On and up a storm. Oh my god, I did something nice today.
What'd you do?
Well, I feel like if I say it, like, we're not recording, right?
We are.
Oh, we are?
We're live.
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
It's like one of those things where, like, if I said it here, it'd just be annoying. It wouldn't even count as nice. Take away from it.
Greetings.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
What's going on?
We have so much to talk about.
Episodes, there was some drama. Lots of drama.
A lot of drama. And we have 2 episodes to get through.
Yes. But welcome back to After the Island, everyone. I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Alex.
And we are recapping all things Love Island USA. We are on season 4 right now, and we are leading up to the finals week. Or are we in the finals week?
Well, today would start it, but there's no episode today.
So it's tomorrow starts the finals week.
Yeah.
So wait, what is the date that there is a winner crowned?
Friday.
No way.
I think actually I could be wrong. 27th. 28th? 28th.
28th? So that would mean, what day would that be? I kind of want to look real quick.
Yeah, look.
Okay,
Maybe it's a
22nd
Sunday
today.
Oh, someone's getting an echo. Are you guys getting an echo?
28th I saw. That's a Sunday. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Sunday finale?
Yeah.
Should we do like ice cream sundaes for like the Sunday finale?
Yeah. Yes, we should. Sorry, I was just making sure that.
Wow,
Okay,
that's crazy,
it's good. Okay,
you
cool.
guys. Only a week left, less than a week left of this season.
It's crazy.
That's wild. And then we'll have all of our. Oh, I can't.
Blah, blah, blah.
We'll have all of our exit interviews. Much funnier than we gave that credit for. All of our exit interviews will be after that. Okay, wait. I wanted to do a quick warm up.
Okay.
Have you seen the challenge on TikTok where you go 3, 2, 1, and then we both say any word we can think of? Like, it can be anything. And then based on what we both say, we think of like what would mesh between those 2 words, and we keep saying it until we get it right. Do you understand that, like how it works? So we'd be like 3, 2, 1, and I'd be like love. And let's say 3, 2, 1, you said island. We would be like, then we'd be like 3, 2, 1, and we'd be like area, or we'd be like 3, 2, 1, islanders, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Let's do it, and then maybe I'll understand it.
Yeah, but it's a fun game.
Do I close my eyes?
No.
Oh, okay.
So it can be any word.
I just close my eyes anyway.
Okay.
Do I start?
No, we both say it on the. I go 3, 2, 1, and then we both say something totally random.
Okay.
And then based on what we both say, we try to dwindle it down to guess the same thing. And it basically tests to see how in sync we are, or how like aligned with our thought process we are.
Wait, so do I have to? Okay.
All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Banana.
Coffee. Oh.
Food.
Well, you can't like
Sorry.
discuss it. Okay.
Well, now what?
Now we do another thing.
On the same topic?
Well, it's based off of the 2 words banana and coffee.
Okay.
So it would be like 3, 2, 1, and then we say something else.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Peel.
Breakfast.
I don't know where to go from that.
I don't either.
Great warm up.
Yeah, that's the warm
Great
up.
warm
But
up.
a lot of people can get this pretty good. Like some people I've seen do it like in 3 words. They'll be able to like wind it back together. Maybe we'll practice and we'll come back tomorrow with.
Yeah, we'll be better.
It's actually
Also,
very fun.
We have to bitch about our special guest because he is not coming anymore. And it was going to be so funny.
Tell him who it was, Alex.
It was going to be Dylan.
Dylan was going to come and do the show with us on Friday.
And now he can't come.
I know.
We're so mad.
And his excuse is so lame. He's like, I'm behind on episodes and I just wouldn't be able to catch up by Friday.
My guy.
We're blowing up his phone.
Yeah, we're just like insulting him.
I also did ask Zach as well, but he did not get back to us yet. But if you're listening, you're welcome to come on. I wanted it to be Zach, Dylan, Alex, and I. How
I know.
Epic of an episode.
Maybe we can coerce Dylan to come on as like a guest via Zoom or like
That's
whatever
what I was
this
gonna
is.
say. And then maybe Dylan can convince Zach.
Yeah.
That would be pretty funny. Literally have not talked to Zach since we broke up, which is
It's
crazy.
fine. Would be a great.
Actually, that's a lie. I feel like I texted him when a family member was sick.
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay. So Yeah, everyone go message Dylan and be like, you have to go on after the island. What are you doing?
I know. It would just be so epic.
Yeah. Okay, getting into it.
Friday.
Episode 29, so Friday's episode. We've got the recoupling that starts, and the obvious ones, Timmy and Zeta,
Yep.
Jesse and Deb.
Yep.
He said that he wanted to continue this outside the villa.
Timmy said this?
Jesse.
Jesse. Oh, I like that.
So we've got another sort of
Jesse has been
what have
doing
they been
so much
exclusive.
better.
Yeah, he has. He's been
He like really stepped it up. I think he really has true feelings for Deb. I think they're very cute.
I totally
underrated.
agree. They are underrated. I feel like
they're definitely underrated.
Can you do the comments?
Yeah.
I can't read.
Mm-hmm.
I can't reach. Jeff and Nadjha, and he spoke Spanish for her. Did you hear that?
No.
Oh my gosh.
That's
he said,
cute, though.
Mi amor, tú eres. I'm going to get
love, you
slaughtered. My baby or something.
Oh.
So cute. Hilarious.
Very cute.
Isaiah and Sydney, Joel and Phoebe, which was so funny because when we talked to Shawnce, she was like, I could never see that.
I know. And I was like, I think they like are kind of feeling it. She was like, no.
No.
I'm like, well.
Definitely not. And then Chad and Mackenzie. Excuse me. His speech was like, Chad has no emotion in his voice. He's very like deadpan.
Chad to me gives I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Yes. Yes. So then
and that's okay.
That is okay. That is okay. So then we see Courtney, our That's Hot queen, leave the villa. It was so sad. Like
tragic.
I was like, what?
Very, very, very sad.
Oh, French. Got it.
It's so sad. I can't believe she left.
And Zeta was just so upset. Like she was just crying so much. It was so sad.
It's like when Yaman left and we all bawled.
Yeah, that was not a good time.
She was like when Kirsten went home. Remember Kirsten Salter?
Yeah.
I feel like when she left, it was
yeah.
the boss girl leaving. The girls were all sad. Like
yeah,
it was
and
like
she was
an end
just,
of an era kind of feel.
Yeah, and I feel like she was that positive like person that made everyone laugh, and now it's just kind of like everyone's just kind of like, when's this gonna be over? So then the boys have their talk, and it's Chad, T-Swerve, and Isaiah, and Chad says that Phoebe and him kissed before the recoupling.
Oh.
I was like, so why didn't you pick her?
So weird.
Like
Maybe I don't know.
And
I knew there was a brewing happening with them.
Oh.
I called that early on. I was like, they are into each other. And it makes sense because I guarantee they had the conversation that they figured out they're both from frickin' Michigan and that it would actually work and that they probably have a ton of mutual friends. Like, I just knew it.
Yeah. And so he is explaining the kiss to the guys and he's saying, like, he asked for chapstick and she was like, I don't have any chapstick, but you can kiss me. And then there's some tall tales happening. There's the truth in the middle and someone's not telling the truth because.
What's the line from Drake and Josh where it's like, I ain't calling you a truther?
I think that's the line.
That is the line. I am not calling either of them a truther. Then.
Yeah, I don't know. And then, so Chad tells Mackenzie about the kiss. And then she's like, oh, thank God, because it might come up in the dressing room. And then, of course, it came up in the dressing room. And so Nadjha asks Phoebe, sorry, like crinkling. Nadjha asks Phoebe, you kissed Chad? And she's like, it wasn't a kiss. And then the way that she worded it, because she starts telling Joel just to explain the two with the missing factor in between. She tells Joel at bed, and she says that Chad says to her, no, but you can kiss me. So like we've got two tales going on here. Trinity.
Pause for a moment. $20.
Wow.
Whoa.
Rich.
Rich.
Thank
Bougie.
you. Trinity, you rock. Don't ever change. So then they're like in the dressing room and Kenz basically is like, yeah, I exist when they're talking about the kiss. And she basically is just like, you're not acknowledging that I also have an interest in him. And you're like literally speaking like I'm not even standing here.
Good for her.
And I was like, yes, go off. And then Phoebe says, I want that for you. And I said, do you really? I'm sorry, but I don't know. She's shady.
She's so shady. Even, wait, it'll come up.
Yeah.
We're not there yet.
Then like during the day, Nadjha's talking to Phoebe and is like, I think Chad would have picked you. Well, then why didn't he? Why didn't he pick her?
I don't understand.
I don't get it.
I don't either. Because I would have predicted he was going to pick her too.
Same.
It made no sense to me.
It doesn't, the math is not mathing yet again.
Do you think like Joel maybe fucked it up? Did he choose before Chad? And did he pick Phoebe before Chad could
Probably.
pick Phoebe?
I don't remember.
Because maybe something weird like that happened.
No,
Joel
it
just fucked it up.
No, it definitely was Chad because he was picking between Courtney and Mackenzie, remember?
Right, which means
Joel picked Phoebe. Oh, yeah, yeah.
There you go.
But like she was selling it. She was like, yeah, I'm interested.
Of course she was. Doesn't leave the villa.
I said, Phoebe is already over Joel. And then she's like, I need Chad to tell me what's up, what's going on. And then the 80s party happens. And
Alex hated this theme.
Oh my God.
I actually thought it was hilarious, but boy, did they make Deb and Mackenzie look like freaking idiots. They dressed those two up in those big bows.
They were going for like a Madonna thing. I think like a virgin.
But the rest of the girls all looked like fun, funky, cute. And then they put the two blonde girls in the big bows.
I just hated it all. I just
loved
can't.
It, but hated it at the same time. It kind of gave me like ugly prom theme.
Yeah, I think that's what they were calling it. They were like they were saying like prom. This is prom.
I think it's fun. I think if we were there and we were wearing ugly as shit prom dresses, we would love it.
Yeah, I mean it's like it's funny. But then Phoebe and Sydney and Deb are all, this literally gave me flashbacks to Michael, are sitting and they're like, how's Joel? And she just goes, I can't. I was like, is this the replay from me and Michael? Remember when I walked over, I was just like, I can't.
Yeah, Joel's just not meshing. He's not Joeling what we needed him to do.
Yeah.
Joel is not Joeling.
Joel
is not Joeling.
I'm dead. So then
Joeling with the villa. He's not gelling.
He's not gelling. Yeah. Wow. Miss Rhymes over here.
Whoa. We're watching too much Love Island. Too much Timmy.
Well, and then Phoebe decides she's going to create her own mission. And she distracts Mackenzie. I don't know what was distracting her, but she goes into the girls' dressing room and Chad's like walking out, does not see her, and he is scared shitless.
Yeah, he jumped.
He was like, holy shit.
I think he liked it though.
I was like, oh my God, this is so odd. And then Phoebe like sits on the counter and I was watching to see if she pulled him in for the kiss or if he went in for it because I was like, just being annoying. And she pulled him in. She did. And during while all of this is happening, Jeff is telling Nadjha that he's falling in love with her.
There was so much going on. It was wild.
I was like,
wait, so did Mackenzie walk in yet?
No.
Okay.
No. So then I said Phoebe's Garden of Eden.
Do we think that Jeff is actually?
I don't know.
Or do you think, because here's what my take on it. I don't think he's like trying to put on a show, but
No.
I think that they're a little lost in the sauce. Like not me saying
lost in the sauce
rhyme. That I got from someone that I know, but that's been saying it a lot lately. But I feel like they're a little caught up in the situation, so they think their feelings are more than what they actually are.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, I'm trying to put on a show. I think they're just riding this emotion of like, this is a crazy experience. All of a sudden, we're two contestants that weren't clicking with anyone,
Yeah.
and now they're like, oh, we're into each other. Like, we got to like oyster this. What's the word? Oyster this?
Oyster.
Oyster this?
Oyster this.
No, what is the actual
I don't
word?
know. What are you trying to say?
Oyster?
Oyster.
Like oyster this. Maybe not.
I don't know where you're going with this. Okay. Bless you.
Thanks.
Are you good? Okay.
Yeah.
And then Mackenzie obviously walks in as they were just like done kissing. Which was
they were like,
so
okay.
awkward.
Oh, so
I would die.
awkward.
And she was alone.
I know.
And then they just walked out and she was just sitting there like.
And she was like going up there to like be antisocial and like fold her clothes or put her makeup
No,
away,
I think
so
she was probably doing her like fixing her makeup.
Oh, I thought she was like organizing her stuff, and I was like,
well, you know, she walked in there for a reason. Like,
oh, maybe.
What
not,
are the odds?
So
what are the odds?
I know, but still, it was almost like too good.
Yeah, I don't believe that was genuine.
I think that was lucky.
No way.
I think
there is no
lucky.
such thing as a coincidence.
Maybe they said like go up there and fix
yeah,
your makeup.
Yeah, that's what I think. There's no way. I'd be so fucking pissed.
God.
I'd be so mad.
But don't you think she would have had better reaction, or no?
No, I think she
to, like,
knew
react.
It was like really weird and awkward.
It was so weird.
And I think she kind of just wasn't good. She's just trying to be chill and like not say anything because what are you gonna do?
I hated the face. I hated the face that Phoebe made when they showed her walking out. She was like,
oh my God, I know.
It was like, I'm so proud of how
it was just like
am.
rubbing it in. It was annoying.
Mackenzie didn't like see her make that face, but it was just like, ugh.
Yeah. So then that's like kind of the end of that episode. That episode really not much happened, but it's kind of like leads into this next episode. So we get the tweet challenge this episode. So you just know it's all sorts of mess. And it starts out with Sydney and Phoebe, and she says, I kissed Chad. And then she's talking about it. And she's like, yeah, like I just sat right here and we kissed. And Kenz is like, good for you, girl.
Good for you.
Did you see her literally? She like replayed it or role played it.
She was like, yeah, I was like sitting here and then like he just came this way. I'm like, that is so not how it happened.
Yeah, this is now we're bending facts again.
Is she delusional a little bit?
We're just bending facts.
Oh man, is she like, honestly, to date for the US and A seasons, does Phoebe take the cake for the biggest Love Island villain so far, or no? From what we see now, I'm not talking about post Villa, we get out, everyone decides to throw shade on certain people, whatever, what other things happen. I'm talking about in the Villa.
Yeah.
From what we've seen, is she the biggest villain we've seen on any of the seasons?
From what I can remember, yeah, but I could be totally wrong. There's probably someone. But yeah, she's running. Once she got in that villa, that was the beginning, the origin of her villain era.
Oh, Chaz too, honestly.
Yeah, well, Chaz. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
And then Jesse and Deb go to the hideaway, and I died.
Cute.
Them playing patty cake.
Him on the stripper pole?
I'm dead.
I saw that and was like, wait, what? I was like, are you for real?
Deb, like, monotoned. I'm so turned on.
See, people in the chat wrote Johnny.
Yeah, I was going to say
but
Johnny.
That's post the show. Okay, maybe Johnny during the
Johnny
show. Johnny
stirred shit.
Yeah.
But nothing to this level.
No, nothing to this level. The thing is with Johnny that would make him a bigger villain contender and put him in a different category is I think Johnny's a calculated person.
Mm-hmm.
Phoebe's not calculated.
No.
Chaz, absolutely fucking not calculated. He's like the opposite of calculated. Maybe Phoebe has a little bit of calculation, but definitely not Chaz.
Yeah,
Ignorance is bliss kind of thing.
Yeah, I thought the Jesse and Deb thing was a nice little segue of just a fun, lighthearted situation since we've been going through it.
Yeah.
And then Phoebe basically takes Joel aside and says, something's off. I don't like you. I think that she probably just liked the attention. And I just wonder what she did to make Joel pick her. What she gave off. And then she just said, I don't think we could be intimate. And then Chad and Mackenzie, she makes a comment saying, and I hope Chad is saying the same exact thing to Mackenzie right now. Yikes.
Not really.
Well, yeah, that's what, it wasn't that kind of conversation. And I was really confused when it ended. As the episode progresses, they talk about how they friend zoned each other, but
we didn't get to see that.
There wasn't really they said
they probably missed it.
They said they enjoy being fun together. And they say the romance isn't there, but it could be, but Mackenzie doesn't want to be coupled up. She couldn't picture herself coupled up with anyone else in there except for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mackenzie just kind of goes on to say, I'm happy for them. I'm happy for Phoebe and Chad. Which it all just happened so fast. I was expecting something.
It's oh, whoa. I think she was just dude, you can have him.
Mackenzie friend-zoned him. She did. She was the only one that was speaking in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was just kind of responding back with minimal words. I literally wrote, Chad, you didn't do anything. Mackenzie literally did all the talking.
Yep.
So then the next morning,
oh no,
Deb and Jesse, they're leaving the hideaway.
They're walking around fa la 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 la, all happy sunshine rainbows. Little do they know, all the girls are screaming at each other up in the dressing room.
And then Mackenzie goes, oh yeah, you didn't hear Phoebe laid one on him.
Oh my God.
I died. And then Nadjha asked Mackenzie, what changed? And Mackenzie basically said it wasn't exciting. I didn't feel like it was romantic. Yeah. And then she says that Chad has been downplaying his feelings for Phoebe, which just makes the whole dominoes just go
that. It was the little doot.
And I went back and watched this a couple of times.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to understand where each person was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And Phoebe kind of got defensive, you don't have to say that in front of everyone in here. And then Nadjha is backing up Phoebe, but the way she did it, I don't know, it was condescending to me. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but Nadjha was backing Phoebe up. She's me, Jeff, I forget who else she said.
I think Nadjha was condescending, but I also think Mackenzie didn't need to add that in about Phoebe, about I think she could have talked to her in private about it.
Yeah, but the girl chat.
It is, but I don't know.
I think she was literally just letting her know, and there's got to be some stuff we didn't see.
Yeah,
because clearly Chad is not saying the same things that he said about Courtney to people that he is Phoebe.
No.
And that's what Mackenzie was trying to get across. She said,
totally.
Well, he was very, very vocal about his feelings with Courtney and where they stood. And that's not the situation with Phoebe. So I think she was trying to let her know.
Yeah.
And no one took that well.
No, but Nadjha did not need to chime in.
No, it was a kid on the playground.
For my friend. Yeah.
Yes. It was well, me, we saw and we know that he likes you. I'm oh my God, we've traveled back to kindergarten.
We really did travel back to kindergarten for this entire conversation, plus the one following.
That, the Phoebe and Mackenzie one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't even have a settlement. It just stopped.
Yeah, Mackenzie's saying, I'm trying to look out for you. Phoebe's saying, no, you're not. there was a disconnect.
Yeah.
And the word disrespect, they were honing in on her using that instead of the overall conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back and I was like, did Phoebe say that she disrespected her? She didn't, but she said the word unfair. Like, it's unfair that you're doing this to me in front of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
If I'm not going to lie, I'm not trying to be biased, but.
No, I feel completely. Oh, what do you mean bias? Like defending Mackenzie?
Yeah, but I get it. Like
her sweatshirt.
I know. I'm like, I'm not biased.
I can honestly see both sides. I think Phoebe is an absolute villain of a character to watch. But I do see both sides. I think that the last little, it kind of was worded. Maybe Mackenzie's intention wasn't to word it like a jab, but it definitely was.
What was
like
it?
A jab. He doesn't talk about you the way. Like it didn't need to have that, but it did. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like just because.
But I don't like Phoebe.
We know her personally. She was probably just being her and trying to be the girl's girl. Yeah. And it just came across the wrong way to Phoebe. Because like, I don't think that she would ever
I don't
intentionally, like malicious.
No, and I don't think she's malicious. And I even asked Alex about this, like off record. We watched the episode and then we talk. And I was like, honestly, it's interesting because I've been in a situation with Mackenzie where we both were interested in the same guy. And Mackenzie never treated me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was very, it was mature. It was not like to tear me down. Like, the guy ended up liking Mackenzie, and it was just like, oh, like there's that, like we're not gonna like fight over a guy. Like it was weird, and it wasn't like she didn't like flaunt it in front of my face or anything. Like it wasn't. She didn't make me feel uncomfortable about it.
Right.
Kind of like.
Well, and that's like,
so I don't think that's why, and that's like not on camera or anything. That's just like how she was.
Yeah. That's just how she is as a person.
Yeah. Like she's just nice.
Right.
Respectful and mature. So,
you know what was killing me when they were going back and forth and they're like, you don't know everything. And then like, Mackenzie, you don't know everything. I was like, oh my God.
Neither of you do. Because one of you lived it and one of you watched it.
I forget what that movie is. It's like, you think you know everything, but you don't.
You just don't. I don't know either, but I do know.
Like, it's so funny. And then they're trying to talk and Phoebe's like, I didn't say any of that. Like, you did. You did say everything that she kind of summed up. You did say it. The word disrespectful just wasn't in the mix. But then Phoebe and Chad had a chat also, and she kind of like runs to him and is like, Mackenzie's telling everyone that you are downplaying your feelings for me. And Chad gives, I mean, I don't know what else I would expect from him, but he gave the answer that every fuckboy would say. He's like, I mean, like, what, you want me to like fucking like tell, like, she wants me to fucking tell her like all of my deepest, darkest feelings about you. I'm like, no, that's not the point.
Wait, so you spoke differently about a different girl.
Right. Yeah. And it was so immature. And then he's like, I don't have time for this like, bullshit. I think it was so immature and unnecessary. And like, I love that Phoebe handled it the way she did. I was like, okay.
I was going to say the way they fed off each other's energy was hilarious.
It was like, you two can actually have each other.
It was so funny. They both just seemed.
It was just weird. And then she was saying, this is where I kind of got put off and was so confused when Phoebe said that she was putting her down to make herself feel better because she didn't get the guy.
Right.
I didn't see it like that.
No.
Like it
was misconstrued a lot.
Yeah. Also, like, Phoebe.
Also, Phoebe needed to stop yelling in Mackenzie's face. She was yelling. I want to be like, dude, just calm down. Sit down. Mackenzie's, like, just sitting there and talking back normally, like, blah, blah, like, this is how it is. This is just how I saw it. And Phoebe is, like, standing over her, like, just heated mad, like, yelling at her. And I was like, oh, my God, girl. Chill.
It was just a lot.
Not that deep.
It was not that deep. Wow.
All we needed was Jeff to just walk up to them and be like, ladies, it's not that deep.
Jeff and Nadjha, like, communicating. Oh my God.
They're such little shitsters.
They are shitsters.
They're funny.
Yeah, Jeff is like, they're arguing. Nadja's like trying to turn
She's
her
like
head.
crawling over. Do I need to jump in again? I actually thought other people were going to jump into the conversation.
Did you?
Well, yeah, because they were like yelling at each other.
You don't know anything. You don't know everything either.
I feel like the whole villa must have been like, oh my God.
And then we get to the Twitter challenge.
This was so hard to watch.
You know that there's so many that we didn't see too.
I know.
Your teachers brought a presentation to class. The tweets.
Are these the really brutal ones?
These are all of the tweets.
Oh, they're all of them.
Well, there's another slide.
Oh, okay.
I think this is the first slide. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So Zeta is flying first class while Timmy's in coach because she's too good for him.
This is just a funny one.
It is funny.
I love it.
But I wonder why someone said that.
Why do you think Timmy's too good for her?
No.
Oh, I think it's just because Zeta runs the villa.
Yeah. Okay.
More
that makes
airtime
sense.
than anybody else. Like she's obviously the fan favorite without even knowing. Like, yeah.
Yeah. And then Jesse is faking his strong feelings for Deb. He is not attracted to her emotionally or physically. No one can convince me that he is. He had me in tears when he goes, "Damn, I'm faking my attraction emotionally and physically. Tell me how someone can do that for 37 fucking days."
That's hilarious.
I thought that was a
He's
great
so
reaction.
funny. That is a good reaction.
Yeah, faked it for 37 days. And then Nadjha is faking it with Jeff. She is playing him for a fool.
I don't know, because I think she's kind of into it.
I don't
she's
know.
into the experience. I don't know.
I don't know. I cannot read the situation. And I don't, like, I can't read the situation.
It would be interesting to see, like, what Nadja's friends and family think, like, without, they wouldn't ever tell us or tell anybody, but I wonder if, if she has, like, a sister and a mom, if they're like, oh, she's so into him, or they're like, oh, she's so not interested.
Yeah.
I'm sure, like, people you know really well, I'm sure you can tell whether or not they are.
Yeah. Next, I think these are ones that get brutal. Finally catching up on Love Island USA, and it looks like Joel and Mackenzie are giving peanut butter and jelly vibes. For show, a perfect match. I was like,
I think it's because
what?
Joelle looks like Connor.
Connor 2.0 is.
Yeah.
I
So
can't
feel like
believe
that's
Love
why they
Island
did
actually
it.
said that.
What?
Connor 2.0.
Oh, they said that?
They did like a
Hilarious.
still of him doing like football stats.
Yeah.
And it just has Connor 2.0 from Connor from the second season. Next one is Sydney. If you know your worth, then why are you going to jump back to a man that's tried to jump ship on you twice now?
Who is freaking out in the comments saying that we're talking shit about Zeta? I literally just said Zeta's the fan favorite. I literally
don't
agreed
know.
with the tweet that she's the first class person. People are crazy. I can't.
Okay, the Sydney one. I think she obviously knew that one was coming. I don't think that was the hardest hitter in there.
Yeah, no.
The one that I can't believe,
It was
which
so bad.
I totally can believe.
Yeah.
It would suck for Sydney to find out Isaiah was comparing her to Phoebe's natural beauty.
I remember when he did that.
I do
and I was
too.
like, that's awful.
But I wanted to go back and rewatch it because I feel like this tweet, and they picked this one on purpose because it takes it out of context
It
for a
does.
little bit.
It makes it
Because it's
way
not
worse.
It's not like he was sitting there like, well, Phoebe's not Sydney's not natural, but Phoebe is. It wasn't like that, but I wrote it down because
You went back and found it?
I went back and found it.
No way. Alex has the receipts.
He says,
Paper receipt.
did I write it?
CVS long receipt.
Yeah, I'm like, where'd it go? I know I have it.
Everyone's saying
Sorry.
I think he was just trying to compliment Phoebe, not trying to slam Sydney.
Yeah, okay, this is what he said. He said when he was in a tiff about what what he was going to do. He was talking to the guys, and Jeff was like, well, look at her, bro. And he was like, I mean, she's all natural, and I mean, she's fucking gorgeous. 11 out of 12. So I think the tweet...
11 out of 12?
Yeah.
What?
11 out of 10. I probably wrote 11 out of 12 by accident.
I was like, what?
11 out of 10. So I mean, like, that hurts. It's definitely a hurtful comment, no matter what. But I think the context was definitely not
just
clear.
Talking about how pretty she is.
Yeah. Yeah. So then the last tweet was Phoebe still has a thing for Isaiah, Joel, Chad, Jesse, Jeff, and Timmy. And that was just kind of funny.
It's hilarious.
She was like, yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
They could have picked a way better roast for Phoebe.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't. But I've heard that she's getting a lot of hate online, so
she is.
I feel bad. I haven't seen it, but...
You haven't seen the Phoebe hate online?
No, but people have messaged me about it.
Do you see our comments in here?
Well, I haven't been reading them.
Oh, they're all so mean. People just, like, don't like Phoebe.
It's like... Just, like, don't be mean to her and write mean comments.
There's no point.
There's no reason.
Something mean to her.
It's just a stupid little show.
Truly.
So then Isaiah is like throwing a tantrum while this is being read, and he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me, bro?" And I think everyone made such a good point when they were talking to him about it and explaining why Sydney was upset. It wasn't so much the comment, but it was the way he reacted and didn't take into consideration her feelings whatsoever.
Like, he was more angry that someone wrote that about him, or he was angry about, like, people are saying this about me, like, it's about me, not I'm sorry, like, you're hurting, this is what I did to you, like, I inflicted this pain onto you, like, yeah, just like apologize. He's literally my little brother. Yeah, he reminds me of my little brother so much. It's incredible. They are just really, like, riding this Sydney, Isaiah, Phoebe drama, fueling it. Yeah, it's insane. And I just feel so bad for Sydney because it's like every other episode something happens. Yep. And when they're in the girls' room, actually, wait, I died at the Ian comment where he was like, "Thank you all for sending in your tweets, especially the thoughtful and, like, respectful ones. We appreciated both of them." Oh my God. Basically saying, like, there was only 2 nice ones. Stop. It was really funny. All 2 of them. And then so in the girls' room, they're talking, and kind of what I just said, Sydney's basically saying she's mad about his actions. There's something in my eye. And she thinks that it was a low blow comparing any girl to each other. And what was really hard to watch was her in the beach hut saying, my whole experience, like, I'm going to look back on this and be like, I was being compared to someone the whole time. I hate that. And that was really, really sad. That cuts deep. So then Nadjha and Phoebe are, like, frickin' frack now. They're, like, best friends. They're inseparable this episode. They were not upstairs with Sydney. At least I didn't see them. But they were downstairs. And Phoebe didn't know what the comment meant because she wasn't there for the conversation. Mm-hmm. But it was weird to me, too, that she was like, well, Jeff was my biggest fan, so he might know. What do you... I don't know. It was just weird that she, like, called out that Jeff would probably know what it was about. Maybe just because him and Isaiah were so close. And yeah, and they were always talking all the time about it. And Jeff was, like, obsessed with anything Phoebe related. So honestly, I mean, he did know. So yeah. So she wasn't wrong. Nadjha calls him over and asks about the conversation, and he's like, honestly, he sat there in silence and looked like he was about to get caught for being a snitch. Like, he was, like, looking around, making sure no one was watching him or listening to him. He doesn't have a microphone. Yes. And he goes, I don't remember. He probably mentioned, I plead the fifth. Do not recall. You've been to Australia before? And then, sorry, what? It's that interview with Justin Bieber. It's like, you've been to Australia before? He's like, I don't know. Have I been to Australia? Yeah, Jeff was
Jeff, don't lie to me.
I died at
that was funny. And then what killed me, kind of broke the ice on this tense situation, was Isaiah doing his skincare routine, and Ian started listing it out, and he was like, he's such a fan of natural beauty.
That's hilarious.
I know.
I missed that, and that is so funny.
Yeah, it was good. He was on one today. And then Isaiah's freaking out. Like, he's asking everybody if they know what this comment was, because he can't remember. And I get that when you're in there and you're just saying shit, and like, what was this, 2 weeks ago? I wouldn't remember. He's
like, did I say that? Like, you start to probably question.
Yeah. And so he asked Joel if he saw anything, and he said he doesn't remember seeing it. But he was like supportive to him, so it kind of made me like him.
What
he was like, whatever happens, bro, like, we're here for you.
Oh,
I know, it was nice.
It is nice. He needs that. The whole Isaiah's entire experience has been just issues and him going through it. And it's like the minute he starts doing well again, it's like, let's shoot him down.
Yeah. It's just like, boo. And then in the girls' room, Sydney's talking about how her feelings really depend on how this conversation with Isaiah goes. And if it goes bad, she could see her not being with him anymore.
Wow.
Which also, she was getting ready and she took the blow dryer, and I don't know if she was actually doing this, but it looked like she was blow drying her tears back because she didn't want to mess up her makeup.
Girls blow dry their eyelashes upwards. Oh. It's like crimping them. But it could be that too.
I was like, damn, that would have been funnier.
100%.
So then the night party, or just night, Jeff and Isaiah are talking, and they're like, you must have said it. You had to have said it. And then Phoebe, Nadjha, and Sydney, Jeff says that he mentioned it. And then I was like, just apologize to her. Does it really matter? Like,
I know.
Whether or not you said it, which you did.
Sorry that you had to feel this way today, and I'm so sorry you still feel like this.
And I'm sorry I said that.
Yeah.
I don't mean it. Or if you did mean it,
and
apologize.
Yes. And be like, I take it back.
Yeah.
And then tell her she's fucking beautiful.
Exactly.
And make her feel beautiful.
He kept going like, I tell her she's beautiful every day. Like using that. I'm like, that's not the point, sir.
It's not.
The point is to apologize for the way that you made her feel.
And make it better.
So, and then the Phoebe and Chad line of cutting tension with scissors.
I died. They were like so certain.
So certain.
Scissors. I was like,
she goes in a knife, and he's like, scissors. Okay.
So he got stabbed in the foot and shot in the back.
What?
It's like, I shot myself in the foot is the expression. And I got stabbed in the back with a knife is the other expression.
Yeah.
But I used to mix them up. Just like this cutting tension with scissors. It's
I truly didn't know.
Shot myself in the foot, it's stabbed myself in the foot and shot myself in the back.
I didn't know anyone did not know that phrase and would use scissors.
It's like, wait, what is the actual phrase? Like,
you can cut the tension with a knife.
Yeah, it's knife.
Yeah. And then we kind of see Mackenzie approaching the Islanders sitting around. You can tell everyone's drained from this situation.
Oh my God, everyone is like over it.
Yeah, and Isaiah starts to ask Mackenzie, like, do you know? Did you see? Do you know what this could be about?
What'd she say?
She basically was like, I mean, no, I don't really remember it because it's, I don't know why I would. It wasn't something that I was thinking about. She basically said, like, it wasn't about me, so I wasn't, like, sitting there analyzing it.
That's fair.
And she basically told him it's more about how it's making Sydney feel. And I said, Mackenzie's doing what she does best. She's, like, standing up for the girls and explaining to the guys how hard it is to be a woman, how hard it is to have derogatory comments made towards you, how hard it, like, no matter what you look like, everyone's naturally beautiful. Yeah. And that's when he's like, I tell her she's beautiful every day. Like, okay, sir, Isaiah. Fuck. Just say sorry. Take accountability. She supported you the way when you reacted, and then you didn't support her when she reacted, which is shit. Isaiah sat in the kitchen looking like a sad little schoolboy waiting for Sydney to come downstairs to talk to her. And that's kind of where it ends. We don't see them talk yet. And there's now an America Votes most compatible.
Oh, shit.
Who do you think is going to be in the bottom?
I don't think... I don't know. Obviously
Fabio.
Phoebe. And Chad, I think. And then maybe Mackenzie and Joelle.
And who do you think they're going to keep? It seems as though all of the girls are friends with Phoebe.
Is that like how it works, or will like they both just get dumped and then we'll have our final 4 couples?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because that's kind of what I think.
You're right. Because so tomorrow is going to be a dumping because then there's only how many days left?
Like
Wednesday, Thursday,
just
Friday,
be like
Saturday,
the epic
Sunday.
dates. Or no? Do you
I
think
feel like
there's
they
still time
keep
for
a
people to
fifth
come
couple.
in?
No.
There's no more people coming
But
in.
I remember they kept Kira.
Yeah.
And then they announced the final couples, and then the next day were our dates.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Too bad there weren't. I kind of wish more people were coming in.
Same. This went by so fast.
I'm like less into the epic date stuff, and I'm more into like people. Like I just want more people coming in all the time. Like I wish every episode had new people coming in.
Well, that's the hard thing because now it's like strong couples, so you're watching them, and it's not really the drama anymore. It's kind of the love part.
It like shifts the whole vibe of the show. It's like a different show now.
Yeah. Just a few touches on the unseen bits. The barbecue boys. Why is this a thing?
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious, but like, where did it come from?
The little barbecue probably they had brought in for them.
You think? That actually makes sense.
Yeah, they probably wanted shots with it, and they probably said no, so they probably like, let's take shots with barbecue sauce.
That is hilarious. Okay, and then the beach hut blitz. This was probably the funniest moment I've seen in a while. I'm going to play it for everyone. I'm muting us.
I want a monkey really bad. I just feel like I would just get high. I'm sorry, can I say this? I would get high and just stare at my monkey and just see what he does.
It's so funny.
I can't. It's so
funny.
Oh shit. How do I get back?
I would just get really
Can
high
I say this?
and stare at my monkey.
I love that they put that in.
It's so funny.
Because you like usually can't say that stuff.
What would you do with $1 million?
I hate this question because I do not know.
I go on a trip.
Probably spend it all in one place.
The world.
Oh, we're interviewing Courtney tomorrow.
Yes.
In person.
Questions in.
And it's going to be in person, so it'll be great.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're about to hit a record. There's almost 500 of you in the chat right now. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. Leave us a review if you're listening to this podcast. 5 stars is much appreciated. We're like basically your Ubers. 501. Ooh. Dollar hour.
I want to pull up some fan.
We missed dollar hour.
What time is it? 5:18. 5:20. Dollar hour.
Dollar hour.
Her favorite anime. Oh my god, I thought that's a crime. I was like, what?
It's so funny. Zach was actually very into anime.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I wasn't.
Where do you watch?
I think he watched a lot on YouTube, to be honest.
I honestly have never seen it because I don't really know what it is, but
I've seen one movie that's like kind of the Spirited Away movie. I feel like the anime people love Spirited Away.
Yeah,
great movie.
That one.
It's like scary for a cartoon. It's trippy.
We'll
definitely ask her about that.
Yeah. Any other things that you guys wanted to talk about? I feel like we just kind of went down the list.
We did go down the list. I mean, there was a lot to cover.
Yeah. I just needed it all cohesive and coherent.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody keeps talking about movie night. Movie night's from UK, and I don't think they're going to do it. If they would have, it would have already happened.
What's movie night?
It's when they bring in a projector, and I think the last time they did it was like Jeopardy. So it was like, it would be like Jeff, like an alliteration. And then for 500 and you like click it and it's a scene from Casa Amor.
No way.
That's like either shady or makes them look shady.
Way.
It's savage.
Oh my gosh.
The villa would blow up if that happened.
I don't think
correct.
I don't think the villa would recover from movie night.
Yeah, I think they probably thought about it and said, not here, not now.
Like,
Maybe next season.
Whoever put Crunchyroll, y'all, I'm just because you said that I'm getting a Crunchyroll sushi for dinner tonight. I just decided.
So good.
Go to Hollywood Sushi.
I've heard about that a lot. Oh,
I like
you.
It's me.
I've heard it from you.
Yeah, I love Hollywood Sushi.
Someone texted me and said
You're
I'm
one
watching.
of your friends.
Yeah, I'm watching Elizabeth on live and she's eating Hollywood Sushi, so I had to go get it.
It's hilarious. It's great. I love Hollywood Sushi. It's cheap too. Cheap sushi.
Wow, shout out to Hollywood Sushi.
Yeah. Whoa, Hollywood Sushi dinner on you tonight.
Good.
Wow, I would have loved. Also, I wish they were doing the challenge, the karaoke challenge that they did in the UK this season.
It's still
so
didn't finish.
funny. You should watch just that episode even because it's so funny.
Oh God,
they're hilarious.
What do they do? Just sing?
They dance and sing and in the costume. So like Luca was Troy Bolton.
Oh yeah, you did.
And then like
that.
Gemma and Paige did a song. It was like some rap song, and Gemma rapped like 2 of the verses, and everyone was like, "What?
Where did this come from?"
It was hilarious.
Can we talk about? Oh my God, yes, I did write this down, but we skipped over it. When Jesse and Deb were coming out of the hideaway, Jeff was like, "She looks like a mess."
I died.
I was like, Jeff.
Also, wait, what did Jesse say in the beach? He was something like, "We went all the way to second base."
Yeah, I slid in.
Deb is like, yeah, he's like, "I slid right in to second base," because he realized like it sounded really inappropriate. Like,
yeah,
it's not what he was trying to get across. But I died that he was like to second base.
Oh, it's too good.
Oh my God.
All right, I feel like that's that on that.
Oh my God, it was My Humps.
Who?
I don't want to. Was that the song that Gemma rapped? It's funny because I like almost forget what the songs are because they're so bad. Like they're not good. That you're like, wait, I know the songs, I know the words, but I don't know what song it is.
That's
I'm
wild.
sure if I listened to it, I'd be like, oh, that is what it is. But it was a while ago.
What production ever? Yeah, I think anytime you want to leave the villa or you want to break up, you can. Like it's not. No one's forcing you to be there.
Yeah.
And if you've had enough, you can peace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Where can you rewatch season 1?
Yeah, someone asked me this. They were like, "Where can I watch your season? I need to watch it." And I was like, "I don't know."
I'm like,
I told them
Paramount Plus or Amazon Prime.
Okay, I did have it right.
I think Amazon Prime, but I don't know if you have to pay for it, which would be wild. Also, they replaced all of the music with stock music.
Okay. My parents recorded it. I'm like, "Can I have those recordings on your DVR?"
Yeah, with the real music.
Yeah. I noticed they used the Madison Beer song on the last episode.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I noticed that too.
Yeah, love her.
I feel like we need more Zimmy. I agree. We don't see it. It's
now
because they're so strong.
Also, there hasn't really been a ton of like epic dates throughout the season.
There haven't been like any.
Because like we had some of those before we actually went to the finals. Like
yeah,
I got to go to a freaking waterfall.
I think probably just because
COVID or
I think they're boring to watch for people.
Really?
And I think once they get towards the end of the season, they already know that there's going to be a week of that.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
They try to fit in all the drama.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Sydney's going to forgive him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
What? Isaiah and Sydney just don't go to the finals? Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's not.
She loves this man. They have chemistry like none other.
Yes.
They are terrible together, in my opinion, but they have a really good chemistry.
No, they might be great on the outside. They're just getting fucked.
Yeah, honestly, they might do better on the outside than they are in the villa.
They're just getting a lot of shit thrown at them.
I knew I got sunburned this weekend, and this lighting just really confirms it.
Oh, you don't look sunburned.
I think I look sunburned.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys all so much
for
watching.
This video.
Like this video right now before you leave. Shout out again to who sent $20?
I don't know. I wish it would stayed up.
we lost the message, but that was incredible.
Yeah,
Epic.
you rock.
You rock.
We'll see you
We're here
tomorrow.
for it. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
And Courtney, sending your questions
Yes.
for Courtney.
There's a poll on our Instagram story. You can submit to the little question box and leave any other comments down below in this video.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. Dylan, we're still mad at you. We're going to call you out every day until you get on here.
Yeah, everyone go tell Zach and Dylan to get it together.
Get it together. Come on. Okay, bye.